When music critic Sam Heughan gets a hold of Priyanka Chopra-Jonas' ex-boyfriend, fiance's old phone and starts receiving text messages from her trying to deal with the loss of her ex-fiance, well, a romance sort of blooms. He starts to try to figure out who she is, they eventually meet up, and that's the rest of the film in a nutshell. What do I think of Love Again? Love Again is okay at the most. It's a rom-com, and I mean that in the purest sense of the word. If you've ever seen a rom-com before, this follows that formula to a T. Couple meets each other, they have a lot of fun together, they break up, they get back together again happily ever after, and there's a few things about themselves that they learn along the way. It's very predictable, it's very formulaic, there's not really any twists or surprises that you can't see coming a mile off. But the central couple in the film, played by Sam Heughan and Priyanka Chopra-Jonas, they're pretty good. They've got a lot of good chemistry together. Sam Heughan, I think, is very charming and very likeable in the titular role. And I think he does a good job of becoming this main character of a relatable guy, even though he is in a line of work and business that not many of us have any idea how it really works. A side story in this film is including his interviews with Celine Dion, who he's trying to write a piece about for his magazine. Celine Dion stuff doesn't always feel relevant, it actually feels a little on the nose. A lot of the references to her songs and materials and love are a little cheesy, but it's a rom-com, it's kind of in that territory. Sam Heughan really is the standout of this movie. It is fairly well shot, I would say, for the most part, but there's nothing really outstanding about the editing, the production, the direction, the writing. It is a remake of a German film, I believe. I think the core concept is interesting, it just doesn't get explored enough. And yeah, Love Again is a decent rom-com. It's not the funniest thing ever, there's a decent romance story in there. Priyanka Chopra-Jonas is well detailed and layered, and we get to know these main characters pretty well. The acting across the board is okay. Interestingly enough, there's a lot of non-American actors portraying American characters, putting on American accents in this movie, some of which are distracting. It's a little unclear, is Sam Heughan meant to be a Scottish man or not in this movie? I don't know. There's a little reference to it later on, perhaps. But yeah. Other than that, Love Again, not great, but if you really like rom-coms, it might be one that you would consider checking out.